All right, on this Tuesday morning, we're welcoming Nita Thompson from Milo's Tea into the Daytime Kitchen, and she has it smelling amazing in here because you have a bread pudding, a berry bread pudding, baking right behind us as we speak.
Yes.
We're going to show everybody how to make this.
Well, you know, this is kind of cobbler time right now.
Right.
And
all the berries are coming in.
And we're going to pull it out in just a little while. You will see I've made it, I've varied a little bit from the recipe that I shared. To make it more festive for the 4th of July, I put some blueberries in it, some blackberries, some raspberries, so it's got the whole thing.
It's got all the berries.
It truly is beautiful. I mean, like, you'll put this out and people will wow over it. But in the meantime, I'll walk you through what we did to this. It was very quick to put together. You know, you think bread pudding and you think, oh, I'm going to have to crack a bunch of eggs. We got you covered, just like we got you covered on tea.
Yes.
So, so you don't have to worry about that. And we've got a little secret ingredient in it with Milo's lemonade. Gives it a little zest.
How refreshing is that lemonade right now when it's 95 degrees outside?
Exactly, that's true. And we've got you covered for all your drinks. But we want to thank Table and Time in Birmingham. They're a catering company there. They came up with this recipe, shared it with us.
Yes.
And we've got it on Instagram and some social media channels right now, so you want to check this out.
Okay.
But this is going to be the topping that we put on it, the glaze. But in the meantime, we've just taken some croissants, cut them into cubes, put them in a mixture of heavy cream, and instead of cracking eggs, we did the liquid egg, like egg beaters or you know, whatever the brand is that you want to use. That was a game changer. I didn't think of that. Those people were brilliant.
That cut down on a lot of time.
Yes, it's got some vanilla, some cinnamon, some sugar. You just mix all that up.
We'll have this recipe on our website, right?
Yes. And then pour that over, mix that with your croissants.
Yes.
And then we put it in the oven with some berries in it. And like I said, the recipe calls for blackberry, and it also has you do seedless. I like the seeds in it, so mine are full berries.
That's a matter of choice, right?
Yes, exactly. And so, but what we're going to do when we pull it out the next segment, after it finishes baking and it smells amazing.
And how long do you bake it for?
About an hour.
Okay.
But also, I want to tell people this recipe is for a huge amount of people. I have it in at 13 by 9.
Right.
That's half.
Okay.
That's a half recipe.
Oh, that's a huge one.
Yes. It's huge.
Okay.
So you might want to do half on it. But what we've got here is we've got a bag of confectioner's sugar.
Right. Powdered sugar.
And some Milo's lemonade, which is going to give this a little zest.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some serious goodness here.
Okay.
And we're going to put some sweetened condensed.
I'm going to have to help that along.
Yeah, that's what the spoon's there for.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotcha. I've done that before.
Oh, good.
So, and we're going to whisk this together, and that's the glaze. So as soon as this comes out of the oven, when it's super hot and still absorbing stuff, it's got
I'm going to get all of this. I want to get all of this because this is some goodness right
here.
And
don't you be licking that spoon.
I will. I won't.
And then we're just going to whisk it together.
Yeah.
We've got our glaze. I mean, how easy is that?
Yeah.
So when this comes out of the oven, we're going to drizzle this, well, actually pour it across the top. You might as well have some serious goodness in there. And
so you just whisk that together.
Just whisk it together. And that is it. So as far as assembly and all that stuff, this is super easy, but don't let it fool you. This is a decadent, delicious dessert. and you're going to have a few bucks in it too.
So stay right there. We've got it baked. It's finishing up. We're going to come back here in just a few minutes. We're going to bring it out of the oven. We're going to put this wonderful glaze on top. We're going to tell you all about and show you this beautiful dessert just in time for the 4th of July. And to find out everything we talked about here today and so much more, as the teas and the lemonades and everything, go to Drink
We
Milo.
got you covered.
DrinkMilos.com.
Drink Milo's.